But what I wanted to do the last 15 minutes is to go over a couple of questions from the STAR test, from the release questions. And I want you to work in pairs. Okay, and you can either do it on your notebook. Yeah, do it in your notebook. So you just have to do it on one of them. So here's the first problem I want you to look at. And I want you to talk to your partner and do the problem together. And both of you need to be ready to explain to me and defend your answer. Okay? So go ahead and do the problem. Number 87. I will read it while you guys, I'll wait till you guys are ready. It says, Andrew constructed a triangle so that angle 1 and angle 2 were the same size. And angle 1 and angle 2 are the same size. And angle 3 measured 80 degrees. And the question is, what is the measure of angle 1? Okay? So go ahead and talk to your partner and figure out how would you get the measure of angle 1 with the information that is given to you. Okay? Solve the problem.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, 2 times 5 is 10.
5.
2 times 5 is
0,
10.
0, 0, 0, 0, minus 0. Okay. And the answer is 50. 50. 50.
Okay, remember,
50 degrees.
to defend your answer.
Okay.
You can't just tell me your answer.
Defending our answer was we subtracted 80 from 100 and divided by 2, which gave us 50. Right? High five. We're ready.
All right, let's see. So, can somebody talk to me about how you solved this problem? What information did you use? Tell me what you were thinking and how you did it. And Michaela, talk to us. You want to come up here and explain from up here, or you can explain from right there, wherever you want. Talk loud so we all can hear, because we all want to hear how you solved it. Right, JP? Okay.
So if the triangle is equal to 180 and 1 equals to 80, that means that means 180 minus 80 would be 100. So we separate, so we can find like 100 to 50 and 50. So we can say 50.
Yeah, I can't hear you. I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. You need to speak a little louder. So what I heard, I could tell you what I heard. I heard that the triangle equals 180 and this one equals 80. So go from there.
So if you minus 180, minus 180 minus 80, it will equal to 100. So if you put separate the 100 by 50 and 50 and something.
Okay, why, Oscar, why did you guys say that each of them is 50?
Because it said in the problem that number 1 and 2 have to be the same, so
they're equal, right?
yeah, 1 and 2 have to be equal.
And we know that they're both together equal what?
So if the both of them are 50, it would be 100, and the whole triangle is 180.
180. Very nice, very nice. Anybody have a different way they solved it, or a different explanation that they want to explain it? You guys, same thing? Jeffrey, same thing? All right. Different? No? Nobody, everybody did the same way? All right. So explain to me, JP, explain it to me how you guys did it. Why 50? So you split it in half. Why did you split it in half? It was just because it was easier? Because I could have done 60 and 40.
No, yeah. Also that, because of the measure.
But why did it have to be 50 though? Because I could have said 60 and 40. Somebody help JP. Why did it have to be 50-50? Where did we see that information, JP? Go back to the problem. Where does it say that they have to be the same? Where in the problem does it say that they have to be the same? It has to be 50-50. Can't be 60-40. Luis, you want to help him? You're not getting it. Okay, so can somebody help us? Because they seem to not be getting it here. Kennedy.
It says Andrew constructed a triangle that is so that angle 1 and angle 2 were the same size.
Were the same size. So it can't be 60-40. Because I need 100, right?
Yeah.
And it can't be 60-40. Why? Because in the problem it says angle 1 and angle 2 were the same size. So that's why it has to be 50-50. That's how we're going to get 100, right? Yes, Janice?
And it wouldn't be 100 because it's an acute angle.
It's an acute angle. So if we look at our choices, now we go back to look at our choices and use some test-taking strategies here, we can eliminate 100 right away, right? Because we know that these are what, Janice?
50-50.
No, but we know what kind of angles are they?
Oh, acute.
They're acute angles. So right away we throw that one out. Okay? So now we have 50, 60, and 80. And why can't it be 60, JP? It needs to be the same thing. And if it's 60, then if 60 and 60, what would that give us? 120. And 120 plus 80 is 200. And we know that a triangle can't be more than, it's 180. It has to be 180. So it can't be 60. It can't be 80. So the only choice that makes sense is 50, right? So those are the test-taking strategies that we eliminate. Okay? But we know how to figure it out. Okay? Next up, we'll do one more. This one, number 84. And it says, what is the measure of angle Z in the figure above? Go ahead and talk to your partner, figure it out, do it.
109
plus 80.
plus 80, no, 82.
82, sorry. So this one's 1, then 8, 9, 90, 191.
And then plus 67.
191.
That's going to be 8, then
8, 15, 258. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4. So minus, oh, that's easy. That's 102. What?
Oh, yeah.
102. Okay. 106. 360. So 102.
Remember, both partners need to be able to defend your answer.
Wait, what?
102.
Oh, 102. Mike, what are you doing, Tom?
So first we added 109 plus 82, and we got
82, and then we
191.
got 191
Then we-
plus 67,
which
we
would
got
equal
258.
Then we
plus-
knew that it would be 102 because 102 plus 258 is 360.
And then it equal to 102.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody want to explain how they solved this problem? How did we figure out what angle Z equals to? Eduardo.
We plus 109 plus 82 and it gave us 191. We plus 191 to 67, and it gave us 258. And we figured out that plus 102, it gave us 360.
Why are you using 360?
Because it's a quadrilateral.
Because it's a quadrilateral.
It's a quadrilateral, so they added these three, and what did you get when you added those three?
258.
200 and what?
58.
258. So you got 258. And then what did you do, Eduardo? Eduardo, what did you do?
We figured out that we plus 102.
You add 102. Why did you add 102?
Because that would give us 360.
So that'll give you 360. And that's how you did it. Okay, is there anybody who did it differently? Okay? Yes, Kennedy.
We added all three numbers together, and then we took away 360 from 258.
No, say that again.
We added all the numbers together
And got 258.
and subtracted 360 from 258.
You subtracted 360 from 258.
258 from 360.
Oh, you subtracted 258 from 360.
And we got 102.
And you got 102 and that's how you got 102. Okay? Anybody do it differently? No, everybody pretty much did that. Now, how about looking at our answer choices? How can we eliminate some of the answer choices? Somebody explain to me how the test taking strategy that you can use to find the answer. Okay? Emily, explain to me.
It can't be D because if we add 109 and 82, it's close to 200, so it would be too much.
It would be way too much, right? Even if you add these two, it's already going to be close to 200, you're saying? And then you add 180 more, it's already past 360. So it can't be that one. So you throw that one out. What else? Yes?
And the angle is a little bit open than
Then a right angle. Okay, so Janice, I like the way Janice is thinking because she's looking at the angles and she's thinking, is it right? Is it acute? Is it obtuse? And if we look at it, it's not a right angle, so that it's bigger than the right angle, right? So so which one can we throw out? We can throw out 12 because we know it's not an acute angle, it's an obtuse angle. So now we're down to two choices. Okay? And so it can be either one of these two. Okay? And then you can use your strategies here to find it. But she was saying it's a little bit bigger than a 90-degree angle. It's almost a 90-degree angle, but it's a little bit more open. So probably the first one you would check would be 102, right? And you would put 102 in there, add them up, and it should give you 360. Okay? Very nice job. Very nice job. We ran out of time, so we will continue working on our posters later today. And just leave it there for now, and you may go out to recess.